Rather than Igbo presidency, here is a much better opinion for the Southeast. As we keep witnessing the turnout of events, different scenarios are set to play out. More people are beginning to join the race, and it seems the issue of zoning is still dominating discussions. Some regions are trying to use this opportunity to get a shot at the highest office. It may become difficult for political parties to undermine their choice, as this particular issue will affect their internal politics. The Southeast will always come to mind when such topics come up following the recent happenings so far. The Constitution of the land provides the equity and fairness through the federal character, which implies that no zone should be excluded in matter concerning the affairs of the nation, while leadership should be strictly based on the competence and ability. Sometimes due to public reception, sentimental factors may be considered. We know that since Nigeria is a very large country with multiple ethnic groups and numerous languages, there is absolute need for us to be united in all fronts above everything else. The act of upholding our unity and diversity is what we ought to have mastered as good citizens. For one reason or the other, some regions had the need to draw the attention of the country by making some demands and clamoring for position. The seat of the presidency is one which is highly sought and contested for. This is due to the so much constitutional power and benefit that follows the office. In recent times, the potential occupant of this office has caused some controversy among office. A lot of political undertone and sentiment have had to shape who occupies these seats. The recent clamor by the section of the country for the Southeast presidency has been quite controversial. Our counterparts in the zone have expressed concern to produce the next president of the country. However, how things could turn out remains uncertain for now, as politics can sometimes be unpredictable. Another one, rather this seems demand to be at the helm of the affairs by the political region. I think some questions need to be answered and issues looked at. What is your major aim and reasons for a leader to be from a particular side of the country? And secondly, will it be the solution of the country's problem? That is the question. Why I share the concern of the South of my Eastern brothers and on not having the opportunity to occupy the number elective office, but we have looked beyond emotion and sentiment, particularly in politics, rather than using it as a means to seek compensation. As far much better opinion should be to build more a formidable political base which will influence enough to determine the turnout of the political events. The recent clamor by a section of the country for the Southeast presidency has been a quite controversial. Our counterparts in the zone have expressed their concerns to produce the next president of the country. However, how things could turn out remains uncertain for now, as politics can sometimes be unpredictable. On the other hand, rather, this seems demand to be at the helm of the affairs by the political region. I think some questions need to be answered and issues looked at. What is the major aim or reason for a leader to be from a particular side of the country? And secondly, will it be the solution to the country's problem? While I share the concern of many Eastern brothers on not having the opportunity to occupy the number of elective office, but we must look beyond emotion and sentiment, particularly in politics, rather than using it as a means to seek compensation. As far much better option should be to build a more formidable political base which will be influential enough to determine the turnout of the political event. A very good case study is what the Southwest did the North, which gave them a good political strength. The IGBO's leaders should form an alliance with either the Southwest or the Southeast, South or the North, so some section of the North, for a stronger base. The essence of this is to allow for some form of unity among the two regions so that tribal sentiments can be eliminated. This is the process we can use to intensify our unity in diversity while achieving our aim at the same time. The choice of the Easterner directly OPtïۆñ for the presidency on ground of sentiments could make it very difficult for them. Also, the likelihood of that happening may be low considering the strong factor in the Southwest and the North. The Igbos align themselves with other political forces will not only strengthen them but also a gradual process for an Igbo presidency. Secondly, competence and good leadership should be considered above any other thing, and an Igbo presidency cannot necessarily guarantee that. Wow. It is better for our brother over there to put more pressure on the call for restructuring, which will definitely tackle some fundamental problems, than to go for an option that may not be too feasible at the moment. A solution to address the perceived marginalization in the Southeast will be far more preferable than just having the presidential slot. Since the APC and the PDP, which are the two major political parties in Nigeria and have the high possibility of influencing an Igbo presidency through their platform, may zone their ticket to the north from the look of things and also for political reasons. It will be a retreat. The fact why the above option should be embraced. Well, I hope these options will be embraced by the Southeast East people. I hope they will welcome this idea of this person giving them options is either to merge with the northern part of the country or to merge with the Southwest. He also said that they should clamor for restructuring rather than a political seat, which is not feasible. Okay? Does that mean that Igbos do not have a say in the country any longer? Does it mean that Igbo cannot just come up with, with the options of contesting for a particular seat? Let's see know what your takes are. Let's see know what you have to say. Let's see know your opinions, your views, and I will see you on the other news. Bye for now.